Shalom, shalom, shalom. We are doing some rooms today. Most High, I ask you to touch my mind and my mouth with the spirit of discernment and wisdom and discipline. Jara. Most High, I ask you to surround me with your white light so that no negative energy may penetrate my aura. Most High, I ask you to have spirit of the highest white light, my ancestors of the highest white light, to walk with me and guide me so that I may not fall or stumble. And in doing so, I inspire others to walk their own divine path in truth, authenticity, purpose, integrity. All praises to the Most High. So we have Jera, Issa, and Gibo. So your overall, what you're in right now, the results of earlier efforts are realized. A time of peace and happiness, fruitful season. It can break through stagnancy, hopes and expectations of peace and prosperity. So whatever you've been putting your work into, and you've been trying to not stay stagnant in this moment, as long as you're putting in the work, that is your abundance. You might not see monetary gain or a whole bunch of people liking you or going viral, but I think this is more of a test and trial era for you to just love yourself. Just be authentic to yourself. Not do it for clout, not do it for likes, not do it for gain. To just really just be you. And see if this is the new you that you're trying to inspire to be every day. Just keep working on being a better you. Yeah, Jera. So, as long as you just keep being true to yourself, you are in abundance. You know, a lot of people might think of abundance as like the Maseratis and Lamborghinis and Porsches and mansions and billion-dollar businesses, but to be true to self and actually have a peace of mind and love who you are, that's real abundance. Yeah. So the challenge that you may have, Issa or Isa, a challenge or frustration, psychological blocks to thoughts or activity, including grievances. So this is you, psychological blocks to thought or activity, including grievances. So you're thinking too much. You're thinking too much about what you might not be doing enough of. You're thinking too much about what people might be saying about what you're doing. You're thinking too much about how you're going to do this and how you're going to do that. And do I make enough doing this? Get out your head. Get out your head. Yeah, get out your head. If people think that you can see things on their end and you pinpoint it so that they can fix themselves, imagine how much you pinpoint everything in your life. So get out of your head. You're doing fine. Besides, you sitting there second and third and fourth guessing yourself. Gibo, what may help you? Gifts, both in the sense of sacrifice and of generosity, indicating balance. All matters in relation to exchanges, including contracts, personal relationships, and partnerships. So, gifts doesn't mean, actual gifts. It can mean actual gifts, material things, but to me it's more of a even exchange. Somebody give you time, you give them time. You know, somebody calls you on the phone, you call them on the phone. Check on them too. You know, don't just make everything one-sided. Make sure that there's an even balance, a rhythm going on. So everything's going fine in your life. You just need to not be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. We got a whole bunch of cards that came out. And usually I don't take them, but I'm just going to take them anyway. Energetic boundaries. Set clear energy boundaries to protect your intuitive power. You know, if certain people are not supposed to be in your energy, you better protect it, because before you know it, you'll be feeling drained. Mirror of truth. Intuition reflects the truth like a mirror. Trust what you perceive. So if somebody's showing you something and you feel like, oh, this and this is what's going on, don't doubt what your body is telling you. Listen to it. Divine wisdom. Divine wisdom flows through your intuition. Trust and act on it. Just like we were just saying, mirror of truth. Do not waver from your intuition. Somebody's showing you something and you can feel it. Do not waver from it. Trust it. Act on it. Soul connection. Connect deeply with your soul and discover your true self. So it's saying to go within. You know, it's all right if you go out to the club. It's all right if you have the friends that's not so holier than thou and righteous than thou. It's okay if you smoke a little or drink a little, whatever it is that you do. But take time sometime to just avoid all of that. Take time sometime to just go into hermit mode for a week or two or a month or so and really get to know who you are. You know? Really get to know who you are. Why do you have those mood swings? What ticks you off? You know, if I didn't have this drink to calm me down, what would I be saying? What would I be doing? If I didn't have this smoke to calm me down, who would I be chopping down at the knees? Who would I be blaming for this and this happening in my life? It's like shadow work. So definitely soul connection. Connect with your higher self. The things that your higher self would be doing if you didn't have all the vices that was given to you. When it's your last couple of days on this earth, you don't want the woulda, coulda, shouldas of, if I wouldn't have did this, I could have did that. So align with your higher self and start making plans for your future. Sacred vision. You are blessed with divine vision. Intuition leads your way. Yeah. Like I said, something don't feel right, trust it. Somebody telling you something and it aligns with how you've been feeling, trust it. You are blessed with divine vision. Intuition leads your way. All right, so we have alignment and we have spiritual awakening. 1001, spiritual awakening, new beginning, personal development, prioritizing creativity and heading in the right direction. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. So you might be shedding a lot of things that no longer serve you and your higher self. And a lot of people don't understand that. And you don't want to be bothered with a lot of other people. So, yeah. You're getting to meet the new you, and so is everyone else. 222 alignment. Connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life, choice, compromise, commitment, trust. How do you move forward toward your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm. I had to look away from the card to say it because it won't come out. Is what keeps you going. Follow your interests if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. So if it makes you happy, it makes you giddy, then it's there on your mind for a reason. Okay? It's there on that mind for a reason. Don't give up on yourself. Love yourself. Trust that life is not meant to be hard, but to be beautiful. For you to have beautiful memories for your children, for your grandchildren, for you not to be struggling. All praises to the Most High. Yes, I hope you enjoyed that room read. Have a beautiful rising, afternoon, or evening. Kol ha Hallel El Yom. All praises to the Most High.